What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Total War Warhammer. My name is Sarah and Death, and we're going to pick up our Greenskin campaign where we last left off. So let's get into the game. Alright, so here we are. Last time we finally pulled the trigger and actually started attacking the top knots. We've gotten quite a bit done with them as well. We've pushed in, taken at least 2 territories here. We've also locked down a few territories up here as well. We actually have ourselves a WOG, which we're going to set the target to probably attack north. I think we're going to set it to Mount Gunbad. Yeah, we're going to do that. So that our WOG will start marching north. Grimgor, right now, we're building up our forces with him, replenishing some troops. We've got some things here. We may as well spend some gold and get all of this stuff moving along nicely and taken care of. What are we going to build here? I think we're going to probably hold off right this very second of building anything. We may use this as our front for pushing further north, so we're just going to hold off there. Okay, build here. We're just going to go through. We're going to double check to make sure we have everyone moved and in good shape. We're going to start moving him down. Yes, this way we're going to take him down southeast to attack these territories. I think we're pretty much good with most of this. Yeah. So, like I said, we actually took out quite a few territories, started marching south. We have taken out another faction of Dwarves, which we have this area under control now as well. Things are starting to move very much in our favor, So we're looking at trying to wrap things up soon-ish. We obviously need to take out the rest of the top knots, which is going to take a little bit of time, and then we're going to need to go. We're just going to end turn here as well, and then we're going to need to start traveling north and take out the Empire. Now the top knots, they went from being, I believe, the strongest faction in the game all the way down to, I believe, they're the 7th now. So we've actually taken a lot of their armies out and have dealt a significant blow to them. So they are probably going to try and look for peace. They want to try to give us peace for 6,000. I wonder if... No, you know what? We're not going to accept peace. We want war. That's what we want. We want war. We need to wipe them out. That's part of our goal. So we're going to get some... Nice. We've actually gotten 2 out of 5 bonus objectives. That's where we get some extra gold for this. Oh, where our WOG disband at? Oh, darn. We do however, have another WOG, and we have to get 18 settlements. That's not a problem. So our WOG is going to go away here. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and get some more replenishment going on there. You, sir... We're going to... Yeah, we're going to start double marching you. We need to get you down. Over here, we need to start looking at potentially getting everything set up here as well. Alright, so we're going to start marching you south. Your WOG, we're going to set to attack there. And you are going to start marching south as well. Yeah, we're going to go underground. Okay, one of the things we also need to keep in mind is, let's go ahead and take a look at our objectives. Okay, so we need to completely destroy all these orc factions. We only have one left, that's the top knots. Top knots, basically they were one of the strongest factions in the game for like the longest time, so that's what we held off on them. We have to take out, oh, this is the long, you can look at it short. We also needed to take out the Empire. But here's the kicker. We need to take and raid 10,000 gold. So we're currently at 6,000. So we may want to look at potentially raiding some here soon so that we can actually start getting some of that, getting close to that 10,000. Like I said, we're 6,000 out of 10,000 for that. So shouldn't take too long, but it's something we need to think about. Alright, we're going to go and end our turn. There's not much we can do right now. We're waiting for Grimgor to... Nice. Who's going to attack? We're waiting for Grimgor to do his thing before we actually move in, and I think we're going to take him north. Alright. Top knots want... Man, they really want peace right now. We're keeping Grimgor north, mainly because... Do we have another WOG? For real? We do indeed have another Wog here. Wow. Not gonna lie, was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. Alright, so you are going to... We're going to march you down. Our Wog is set over here. Grimgor, I believe, has at least 2 more turns. Yes. 2 more turns before he can actually do anything of use. We could build up here. Oh, that is expensive. We're going to do it. We're going to try and get giants. And what are you going to give us? Oh, man, look at that income generated. Cave of Shinies. We're going to go for it. And sure, we'll upgrade that as well. Might need to adjust what we're building here in his army if we're going to be able to get giants. We'll hold off for now. Maybe if we take some damage or whatever, we can even it out in the long run. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch off. We're going to attack you. We greatly outnumber them, so we're just going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. Take our victory. And you know what? Let's go ahead and let's sack this place. Get ourselves more gold. Alright, over on this side, this place is being attacked. We can probably move you closer, so let's go ahead and do that. Next turn, we're going to take this over. We can look at maybe assaulting next turn over here as well, getting our Wog. Our Wog is moving down south there. We don't need to really build anything over here. We're good to go to end the turn once again. We have a pretty decent income right now, considering the number of armies we have. I'm kind of shocked. I was actually expecting to be at, like, 2,000 or below that. But so far, so good. So far, so good. I don't like all these armies moving over here, but work with what we got. Okay, allies have mobilized against a settlement. That's what we're looking for here. We have a rank gain. Let's see here. He is built all the way up. I guess we could... I believe this is what we're going with. Yeah, let's go that route. He's got 1 more turn before we probably going to start sending him north. Yeah, I like that idea. We have some top knots up that way that need to get taken out. Alright, so we're looking good over here. He's going to go ahead and assault this place again. We're just going to auto-resolve, and then we're going to occupy. I'm going to be very angry for a while, but I'm okay with that. Alright. We need to... Oh, he's... That's right. We are probably going to need to pull this guy up here instead. And if that's the case, we're going to start marching him further down to attack that place down there. So, another thing to keep in mind is we are still working on... Curse the bad moon. We are still working on... Where is it at? Here we go. Bloodforged armor. We need to raise or sack another settlement. Then this will get us to the next leg of the quest for the Bloodforged armor for Grimgor. Over here, he can actually get items as well. So you can take a look up here. But he has to have level 8, it looks like, and level 13, and then level 18. So it's going to take us a little bit to actually get those taken care of, especially because he hasn't seen a lot of combat. We just recently got him. Okay, so moving back over on this side of things, we have another army moving south. Let's keep up with him. I wonder if I should just attack this place and then move over and then up. We're just going to double march him again. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright, our Wog should be moving over. We should be good here. We don't need to build anything else up. Grimgor is 1 more turn till done. Then we head north. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Originally, my idea was to actually get the top knots into a confederation with us. That was my original plan. But it definitely feels like that is not going to be the case. I don't like these armies over here. They don't like me, but it's not that I'm at war with them. So I don't know if they're trying to pull something or what. Okay. What can we build over here? Oh, that's right. That's what we're doing. Alright, Grimgor is ready to go. So he's going to start heading north in just a moment. We want to get this guy heading further south. Our walls should be getting close. They're getting there. They are getting there. Alright, how are we doing over here? Military presence is giving us a 6. You know, we're 3 up. We can go 3 down. That's fine. We're going to move him closer. Next turn, he'll be able to attack this place. Let's get him up here. And we're actually going to... I want to clear the wog turret. Yeah, so that's going to pull them off of there. We're going to move our other guy in there instead. Okay, so back up to Grimgor. Grimgor is going to start marching north. We need to get him into fights. That's what he wants. It's what he needs. Alright. So we're going to take most of this underground. Just easier that way. Let's get some more shiny stuff. And of course, let's look at getting some obedience going. Alright, so things are, they're progressing. They're progressing quickly. We should be able to start knocking out some of these territories down here and locking a bit more of it down. Alright, let's go ahead and turn. Oh, so they are going to be attacking. You know what? We greatly outnumber them, but let's go ahead and let's fight this battle. Alright, so here we are loaded in. Now, we don't actually control the primary army. It was a WOG, and since we weren't the attacking army, we're not going to be able to control anybody just yet. So what's going to happen here is we are going to go ahead. We're starting with 7, but we're just going to deploy. We are just going to be coming in on the side here, so let's go ahead and just start battle. Now, typically, when I outmatch the enemy by such a great margin, I'll usually just auto-resolve this, but I'm a huge fan of sieges. They're one of my favorite things in this game, so I'm just going to go ahead and siege it up. Alright, so we've got a lot of orcs moving in, so let's go ahead and just get them towards the wall now. Taking some hits. We can move our guy over there as well. Alright, Night Goblins are here. Let's get them up here and starting to attack. Let's get our other set of archers up here as well. And you know what? Let's get our trolls to start smashing this door down. Everyone should be moving in at this point in time. If they are not, they are wrong. We might have a few guys here who are... Do I have anybody who's not heading towards the wall? I think the 2 of them aren't heading over there. Well, let's correct that. Everyone should be heading toward the wall now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and speed this up. Well, maybe not. Some of our archers are here. They take too many casualties. We're gonna go ahead and pull them back. They are goblins, so they will break very easily. All right, how is our ally doing over here? They are rushing that wall. We've actually got a siege engine, a battering ram moving in and attacking that. They've got another one. Strange. They have one moving all the way over here. Alright, so we're taking a lot of casualties here. Let's go ahead and move these guys back now. Alright, we are going to run, everyone. Go, go, go. Get there. And we're going to speed things up just a little bit until we actually get some more units up here close to the wall. These guys should be firing here any minute now. Right? Should be firing. These guys may not be close enough. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this back to normal. Alright, trolls gonna be starting to smash here. Enemy gates are destroyed over on this side. We're gonna be rushing on this side over here. Let's get back to our lord. Can I put the bad moon up here? I don't think I can put it on a wall. That is unfortunate. Alright, instead, let's go ahead and put get you nuisance on these guys. Let's get these guys up on the wall. No, looks like they won't. They're gonna do something weird. Our allies are in there. They're doing their thing. Alright, we've got allies on the wall. We are finally here. Let's get those ladders going, guys. Come on. Alright, here we go. Oh, we destroyed this wall as well. Nice. Get in. Go, trolls, go. Do what you do best. Go after them. Alright, we've got guys on the wall now. Let's go ahead and get our archers inside, as well as our spiders. We're not meeting much resistance on these walls. We've got some guys on the wall over here. Let's get them to attack this side. Alright, we got most of our guys are moving inside now. It looks like we have the majority of our guys on the wall. The trolls are doing their job. They do have some troops still back here in the main square, but this is the majority of their forces right here. They will not last long. Alright, let's get... You know what, let's get these units down here. We've pretty much won this side of it already. Most of our guys, I don't know why they decided to go up the wall, but, you know, they did. Okay, so let's start charging over this way. We've got a lot of units over here. Let's just keep moving. Just push through. Shouldn't be much of a problem. We're gonna set these guys to skirmish. There it is. There we go. Rush, rush, rush. Go, go, go. Everyone. Flood in like the green tide you are. And there we go. Alright, we're just gonna go to end battle. Decisive victory. Alright, so decisive victory, we're gonna go ahead and eat the captives. And that is gonna be our location. Nice. So, I don't know why it took me all the way over here. I'm zoomed in really far. Okay, so they just moved through. That's fine. Acceptable. Top knots are doing their thing. Alright, quest successful. Grimgore's scout has sent word of movement in the north. He is moving in closer to observe whilst the rest of the mob travels to the location. Move any character to the following location. Okay. We also have, looks like a level gained over here. Let's go ahead and spend those points really quick. We're going to take Night Shroud now as well. Alright, so We're just going to move in. We need to actually build up, so we're going to go and do that. And then continue siege. So it's going to take a turn. Not a problem. Let's go ahead. We are going to switch to this mode. We're going to move in. We're going to take this place. No need to fight it. We're just going to auto-resolve. And occupy. Alright, so this territory is now ours as well. And, of course, we need to get obedience in check, so that's the first thing we do. Alright, so over here... Oh, they have an army up over here. Well, now. We're going to move in close. Oh, they have an army over here. Okay, was not expecting that. Let's go ahead and set our WOG target to... I was not... Whoops. Was not expecting them to get an army up over here so fast like that. I don't know why I was not expecting it. Because it makes sense that they're here. Alright, so we're gonna keep moving Grimgore north. So let's take a look real quick. Where do they want us to send a character? Up here. Well, we've got somebody going up there, and I believe he has a shaman on him. So when we get close enough, we can just take the shaman off and move him up north then. Okay, so we've got our one army moving down here. Just took this place over here. We're attacking this one once again to sack it. This will give us control of this entire region then. Looks like he's leveled up. We are going to do that. I think we're good to go. I think we just need to end turn. This army right here, going to probably be a problem. We may need to move over here and deal with this. We'll see how it turns out. They may move over and start attacking some of my territories, which means we need to quickly swoop in and deal with them. They're just moving around troops, not a big deal. Alright, they're going to come down. Alright, let's see, we're going to go to fight. Alright, let's do it. 3 of their forces versus our 1. Alright, here we go. Fight the battle. Alright, let's go ahead and deploy these guys out. We have a decent number of troops here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up our goblins in the front here. Like so. And then let's get a nice chunk of our boys here. I think we're going to go ahead and put these guys over here and put our chariots on the other side to support this flank. And I believe we have some more goblins. Let's get them in the front as well. And perfect. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to actually group these guys up. So they're easier to control. And all of that fun stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and start battle. Now these guys are going to get heavily reinforced. So they're going to start moving towards us. They're going to get reinforced. Hopefully they make the mistake of coming directly at me. Because that would be very beneficial for me. Let's get you guys moving up. Let's get you guys over here on the flank as well. We're going to set these guys to skirmish because we don't want them actually getting into the thick of things. So they've got some Savage Orc Boy Biggins and a very, very large army moving through right now. Alright. Fortunately, these guys have a long way to go to actually get over here and support their ally. I don't see any enemies coming in from any of my rear side, my rear or my flank, so I should be good there. In fact, we're going to set these guys to skirmish mode as well, and let's get them on the flanks. Intercept them. You guys are set to skirmish, so go ahead and start backing out. There we go. Perfect. We are hammering away at them. We've got our big boss is actually a pretty decent dueler, but let's go ahead and get our two guys out there. Oh, this is perfect. So it looks like our Biggins got in there, smashed them, and locked them into combat, and now our archers can sit there and just pound on them. Oh, darn. Our guy's having a hard time getting through. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull them back. No sense in chasing them all the way out. We did what we needed to do. I was looking over here. Oh, man, this is brutal. He's not getting away. Don't let him get away. Nice. Let's get these guys back into position. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's get our chariots back up. So far, so good. Alright, let's go ahead and let's just get everyone back into position, ready to go for the next assault. This one's gonna be the tough one though, because it looks like they are being much smarter this time and holding a lot of their units in reserve. Alright, let's hold you guys back, actually. I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just going to speed this up just a little bit. I think they're waiting for their main force to get ready to go. So we're going to hold off for just a moment, see how this all plays out, see how they start marching forward. Alright, here they come. Alright, so we're going to have our goblins in the front line here. They're going to be our buffer. See the rest of these guys start moving up here. We have plenty of orc biggins here, ready to step in if we need it. Looks like we're going to need it over here on this side here, though. All right, here come the arrows, the volleys. Might need these guys to pull back in just a moment, though. Just want to start exchanging fire a little bit. All right, here we go. Start getting some of our boys split up here. Alright. Here we go. We've already got people fleeing. That is not a good sign. It was actually just our goblins, so we should be okay there. Let's go ahead and get our boys to start getting up in there and supporting. Alright, get back in there. Need our leadership to hang in there. How are we doing over here? Not so good. Not so good. Hopefully you guys are fighting. Let's actually get you guys to turn and start assisting. You guys better be shooting. Alright, we have guys breaking on the enemy side of things. One thing I will say is the trolls do have a very, very poor leadership, so that is helping us out quite a bit. And you start hammering away at these poor boys. Right, we do have our goblins are not looking good. Start getting these guys moving in. Charge, charge, charge. Wrap in and crush them. Alright, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. The boys are doing fine over here. Crush them, crush them. Keep them on their toes, guys. Keep them on their toes. We've got them on the run. Turning fights. That is a wizard right there. That's it. Get in there. He's a great dueler, so he can do his thing. Let's keep our leadership high over here. This gives us a very beautiful. Very beautiful boost in leadership. Kill him. Keep chasing them. If they're running, they're not shooting. That's a big thing to keep in mind with that. If they're running, they're not shooting. Don't just stand there. No one should be just standing there. No one. Oh, actually, no, you guys need to chase him down. You guys get up there and do your thing. Alright, let them escape. They don't matter. I only need one of you guys. The rest of you guys keep going. That's it. Keep chasing them. They're just going to turn around and try and shoot us anyway, so don't let them. Don't let up. And that's victory. I don't think that we're going to be able to get him unless we turn him right this very second. Can we kill him? Nope. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end battle. So very, very, very close victory. Very close. Alright, so we suffered a massive number of casualties here. Lost 771. We did capture a good number of them. We're going to go ahead and eat them up. Give us a nice little bit of replenishment there. And send them packing. So, they still do have very large armies over here. We need to get some support. We did kill an enemy in battle. That's good for us. We have another wall going. Jeez. Alright, we need to raise and sack the following settlements. Shouldn't be too hard. Raise or sack. Raise or sack. Okay, so that is not directly in my line, but I could turn and go attack that one. So, unfortunately, we are in a position right now where we need to eliminate somebody. So we're actually going to go ahead and we are going to move in and we're going to attack this guy over here. He's going to flee. We're going to go and take this place and occupy it because we need to. We're going to occupy, get ourselves some replenishment, and yeah, need to start really moving some troops down here to help him because it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem in the long run. Okay, so we are basically boosting him up. We're gonna go ahead and stand your ground. He's gonna be our like troop leader basically. Okay, over here we are building him up to be a much better dueler. Let's go ahead and continue on with that and give him more melee damage. Or melee attack. This means he can hit easier or hit better. Okay. So these guys are replenishing over here. The two armies are pretty beaten up. Our Woggish should be moving down this way to hopefully deal with them. Over here on this side of things, we should be able just to take this place now. I don't want I want the other one. There we go. We're going to go and auto-resolve this. Perfect. Decisive. Occupy. Alright, let's set our Wog target to actually be this location. And he is also going to set his Wog target to be this location. Perfect. So how are we doing over here? We're at +8, but our military presence is at 20. So we may want to hold off leaving right this very second. I'm curious how we're only a 8 positive per turn. Okay. Well, we're gonna have our guys moving out here soon. Let's go ahead and start building tons of obedience in this area, because need to start taking care of that. Okay, so we've pretty much cut them off. I don't know what you guys are doing. Why are you raiding our own territory? You need to stop that. Stop it. Alright, up here. Continue on with obedience. We're going to keep moving you further and further north. Perfect. Alright, so down here we are looking good. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh, need a set commandment up here. Your commandment is growth in obedience. That's what we need from you. What was the other thing we need to do? And a skill point. For you, we're going to go Night Shroud again, just to stop them from shooting at us. Alright, end turn now. Alright, Wog is moving out. Wog is moving down to help. This one should be moving out as well. Or not. Or not. Stuff's going on over here. We should try and keep our eye on this, on that location. Besieged settlement. We have armies mobilizing. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on our gold. But at the same time, let's keep building up, making sure we get everything stabilized. Over here, we're going to go obedience, obviously, and let's go ahead and build you. Anything that can generate more money over here? Doesn't look like it. We're going to save some slots over here, just in case we end up using one of these places as our front for the war in the north. Anything we can do over here, we can definitely boost up obedience. That's always important. And, of course, money. That is also important. Alright, Grimgor. Taking you up this way. And down this side of things. So, he's got an army that is attacking us. We've got... I think we could win this fight. Do we have anything garrisoned here? We have some. Our Wog is moving down. 11 turns till we surrender. We are wounded, and we are not replenishing while he is attacking us. What does he have that we don't? Lots of archers. That's the big thing that these Savage Orcs have a lot of. They have a lot of arrow boys. You know what? I believe we can do this. They are suffering from attrition. Let me see what we got going on over here first. Alright, so on this side of things, let's go ahead and move. We can double move him. Start getting down this way. We're going to set his wall target to be down here. Other one's set to there. We're just going to march straight past it. Over here, we're doing okay. As far as obedience goes, we've also got troops there. We should be fine here. We really should. As long as we come back and we start building obedience and things like that in this area. We need to basically lock this place down as well. Alright, so on this side of things, our Wog is going to take a little bit to get here. He'll be able to move down to about there at the end of the turn. You know what? Let's just go ahead and fight this. We're gonna go ahead and fight this out in the field. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up deployment and things like that. So that's what we have over here. Probably want to have some guys set up over here. We're going to go with a very similar formation that we had before. The only difference this time is we have a lot less people. So let's go ahead and actually put our goblins over here on the flank. We're going to put our chariots over here as well. We're just going to have a solid right flank when we need as we move in. Let's go ahead and get our fanatics set up. And of course our Biggins. Put his leadership there, and let's get his leadership on this side, and I think we're good to go. We're not going to set up any units or anything like that. Let's go ahead and get this off the screen here. We're going to set up any units. We're just going to march in and hopefully deal with these guys in short order. We'll see. Things can go south very, very quickly. We do have reinforcements moving in right now. Let's go ahead and get them marching over this way. Hustle it up, boys. I want these guys over here so that way when the fighting does start, and they have all these archers, we can actually use them and move them in and attack. Alright, we're going to set these guys back into their skirmishing mode. We're going to have them start hammering away at these guys. My biggest complaint is that it feels like their Arab boys can definitely eat through our troops very quickly. Get up here faster. Alright, let's get 2 units of Biggins over here to start dealing with these guys. You know what, let's get our goblin over there as well. Our war boss. Or our big boss. War boss. I meant big boss. Come on. If they get stuck in, just hit them. There you go. Get in there. Perfect. Alright, here we go. The fighting is started. Go, go, go. Pushing through. Gobos, do your thing. Let's get you guys in the back. I need you guys to really hustle. Get over here quickly. Alright, we're going to pump leadership up. Stand your ground. Come on. Well, this is not going well. Not going well at all. We do have guys fleeing. Alright, these guys are going down over here. Let's go ahead and get this into the mix. No. There we go. Reinforcements have arrived. This is exactly what we needed. Don't worry about chasing them anymore, boys. Get over here and start attacking them. Some of our weaker units are fleeing. We did know that this was... I knew this was going to happen. You know, I think I'm going to have to put him on a wolf or something. I'm going to have to spend points on that next time. War boss, you need to get with your boys there. There we go. Charge and go. Go, go, go. Hit them from behind. You guys need to get over there as well. You know what? Let's collapse on those guys. Let's send you back over this way. You guys need to all basically be going that way. They have their leader is right here. No, actually I lied. Stand your ground, boys. Stand your ground. We are the Green Tide. Turn around and start attacking them. So they're fleeing. That's their leader. Come on, guys. Catch the leader. Take him down. I just need some of you guys to get into combat. So many archers. Get him. Wish you were just a little bit faster. How are we doing over here? Things are okay. We're fine. We're fine. Basically just need to chase these guys off the map. That's kind of what we're doing. Do I have... I do. Try and get you guys over here. I've also got you guys. Get over here and attack them. We've got guys fleeing. Victory is in our grasp, though. The enemy is pretty much done at this point in time. There's not much they can do. Maybe we can take out their leader. That'd be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. How many hit points do you have left? 705. I don't think anything's going to get in range to take him out just yet. We have some guys hammering away at him, but we'll see. I think he's going to get away. Alright, let's take a look at the other sides of the map here. We've got... You guys need to chase them down. This is the problem, is we have a lot of guys chasing down archers, but having a hard time actually collapsing on top of them. He's broken. He's not going to get there in time. All of these guys are fleeing. Oh, no. Get up there and fight them. How are we doing down here? Well... Okay. This is the problem, is if you don't micro these guys, you can get into very strange situations where the enemy can just be like, just move in and around your guys and attack them. Okay, so we're going to end the battle. I don't think we're going to be able to catch anybody. No, he's going to get away. Let's go ahead and end it. Decisive victory. Okay, so it says decisive victory, but I kind of feel like it was much closer than a decisive victory. We did have a lot of weak units going into this. We are going to be losing quite a few guys here. We're going to eat the captives, try and retain some of our units, but it is not looking good. We lost quite a few there, quite a few. We do have our WOG moving down here. Hopefully they can come down and support us, but we're not looking good over on this front. That being said, we have taken out quite a few territories. It looks like we've only got 2, 3 left over here. So once we do take this out, we'll be able to control... We'll get control of completely 2 areas over here then. So with these 3 settlements, none of them are actually really big. It's just 3 small settlements. And they'll be taking out. In the north up here, we actually have Grimgor moving in. He should be here. He'll be able to attack next turn. So we're going to have him attack, take this place out, take out the other place, and then start heading north himself. Over here on this side, we actually have 2 WOGs going. They're moving down, so they'll be able to move next turn and start attacking places down here. They've got 2 small armies that pretty much can't do anything. 2 territories right here, which are about ready to fall. I believe it's 2. Nope, it's 3. 3 territories over here, which are about ready to fall. We are basically need to go smash and burn a place, and we have the Bloodforged armor, which means we need to send a character all the way up here, which we are going to be doing as we move further and further north. But that is going to be it for today, though. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I will catch you all later.